Listen guys, you're about to watch my cooking video, and I wanted to apologize in advance. It's not good. I filmed it myself because I'm home alone, and let's just say that camera filming and cooking at the same time doesn't quite work as well, so I'm gonna kind of apologize in advance for the video, but I appreciate you guys sticking with me through it. Enjoy! Okay guys, as I promised, we're cooking today. I am going to teach you how to make, I got this really cool seasoning packet, and it's Zesty Herb marinade. So that is what we are making. I know it's technically for a grill, but I've used these things before for not grills. And I can't wait to get started. Everybody, this video is going to be a little scatterbrained because I'm filming myself. And it's kind of hard to do all the moving parts. But I'm going to throw the rice on first to kind of give it a base. For the meal, we're doing Great Value brown rice. Doing just a cup of rice. So our first step is to put in, as you can see, a cup of water. I'll pour that right in there. And we're just going to let our rice boil and start the next step. Okay. So brown rice is set to go. We're going to let that, while that's boiling, I'm going to cut up our chicken, and I have some peppers that are going to go in. So let's start that. Again, like I said, it's a little scatterbrained. I am filming this myself. This is really harder than I thought it was going to be. But so here we have one chicken breast. This should last me like 3 days because I eat like a third of a chicken breast. But I'm just going to trim the fat off this because you don't want that in your meal. And I'm just going to go ahead and toss these guys. Okay. Pretty much, I mean, there's little pieces here and there of fat. I'm just going to remove those. And then we're just going to start by cutting our chicken. I have a Farberware knife. Cuts through meat like butter. I love it. But I'm going to cube up the chicken. It makes it a little easier to marinate. So we're just going to, cut them up into small pieces. And I'm putting it in a bowl over here to mix the marinade in with. So we're just going to keep on cutting it. I'm going to bring the video back as soon as the chicken is done being cubed, because I do feel like you guys watching me cube chicken is probably not on your to-do list today. So we'll be back once all of the stuff, all the chicken's in the bowl. So while I was cutting the chicken, my rice water started to boil. So we are going to put in the rice. Again, I'm only doing a cup of rice. Should last me the 3 meals, if not more. Not a big rice person, but it does give a nice base to whatever you're making, as far as you're not just eating chicken and vegetables. So that tends to help. So we're going to go and add this to our pot of water. There we have it. Our brown rice is just sitting in the pot, getting ready to cook. And while that is boiling and cooking, we're going to put the chicken in there, but only after we cut up our peppers. So we were going to cut up peppers to stick into the meal, but there was mold on my peppers, and nobody wants mold in their food. And upon looking into my refrigerator, I have cucumbers. Because all of my other vegetables, because I use peppers on a daily basis, all my other vegetables are frozen. So what I'm going to do instead is make a steamable. We're going to put broccoli in this base. So I'm just going to go ahead and throw it in the microwave. I'm not going to start it yet because dinner's nowhere close to being done. But at some point we will be microwaving that to go with the rest of the food. But now to the chicken seasoning part. This part's going to be a little hard, only because I kind of have to, I don't like this view. Look at that double chin. You have to pour this in and kind of mix it around. Now this is the Zesty Herb seasoning. It's normally used for grills. It's a marinade, but I mean, it does wonderful upon just seasoning itself. I don't ever use the whole thing. It's 10 calories for every 3/4 a teaspoon. So I end up using like about that size of a scoop in there. And I mean, it's a little higher in the sodium. It's got 200 milligrams of sodium, 1 gram of carbs, 0 protein, 0 fat. So it's basically sodium, which you want to try and stay away from doing a lot, which is why I'm not putting that much in. See, we're putting, that's a lot. 1 second. We're putting about that much in, and I'm just going to kind of sprinkle it over. I put my chicken in a bowl. I'm going to give you guys a top view in a second, but then I'm just going to seal this back up. And I'm just going to stir it around and kind of mix it up. But I'm going to give you guys a top view of that, so we're going to break again and go to the down view. I think the next time we do one of these videos, I'm going to have my boyfriend film it so that I can just cook. Because this back and forth thing would drive me nuts. We have the marinade on the chicken, and we're just going to kind of stir it around, which is hard to do with one hand. But just going to kind of mix it in there. I like to get my hands involved. It's much faster. There we go. And we're just going to kind of get that seasoning on there so that it's with the chicken. Again, it's not like I'm doing a lot. I don't like a lot of seasoning, only for the fact that sometimes it can overpower the taste of everything else. There we go. Got that nice and mixed up, and then we're just going to dump it into our frying pan here. There we go. Kind of flip the chicken around in here. Get the cooking sides on the up and the raw sides on the bottom. And then rest my spatula down, and we're going to stir up our rice. Now, how I cook rice, because I feel like instructions never give you the right amount of water, I'm going to go get some more water to add to this. Only because I like my rice really soft, and I feel like a lot of these packets never give you the water that you need, and then your rice turns out hard as a rock. Alright, but as you can see, our chicken is starting to whiten up and cook. Our rice is a-boiling. I added more water because again, like I said, just think the recipes never call for enough. And then we have our broccoli in there steaming itself away. Now, I'm not going to come back to the channel until the final piece is done, because I feel like, or back to the video, not the channel. So I feel like you guys don't want to sit here and watch me stir and check everything 5 million times. Now, I'm no chef, so my things don't always look the prettiest, but they taste so good, so I'm just going to give it a little stir up. Oh, this looks, to me, this looks delicious. Only because I know what is in it. Alright, I'm just going to kind of give you a view of what it looks like in the bowl. But we'll give you guys a bite on camera to get the first reaction. Got a little bit of chicken, rice, and broccoli. My first reaction might be that it's hot. And that's delicious. I hope you guys bared with me through this video. It was my first cooking one. Probably not the best, and I'm sorry that it's probably so long. I might have to find a way to shorten it next time, because I feel like this is too long. But anyway, if you want to see other videos or more videos like this or different types of videos or have any suggestions, please feel free to comment below. Don't forget to like or subscribe to the channel, and look forward to the weekly weigh-in video on Wednesday. I'm a little nervous due to the fact that we haven't gymmed, but that's part of this whole experience, I guess. So I hope you guys enjoyed your weekend, and I will talk to all of you Wednesday.